My ping is behaving itself now. There was a small point where it went to 5,000, but we'll ignore that.
We'll ignore the ping being over 5,000.
Gappy, what does Discord say about my ping level?
Oh, we're live.
Yes. But that's not what Discord's saying
I
about my
didn't
ping
know.
level.
It's like too high.
You just don't want to scream, do you?
No, I don't really want to scream. We sound good.
Oh, okay, so good audio check. Alright, 1 sec, I'll do the opening.
Good audio check.
It's a wrong road. Echo when they're getting newborns. Body stronger. The farther on you go. Thought I knew you. But can't never say I know me. That sorry shadow I could turn out to be. Sometimes I cannot. Just can't understand where my head is at. Oh, what my heart is saying. All throughout the struggle, sometimes I feel I can't shake the habit. I just can't wake up. But I know in the end I'll be the chill. Cause the road will go on with me or without. Making no compromise. Fighting for a better life.
Okay, we are back with preferably the final stream of Persona 4 Arena Part 1 of Ultimax. And let's see, we've gotten all of the P4 storylines done. We still haven't unlocked Elizabeth, so we very specifically need one of these three.
Yep.
Let's go in order. Complete Mitsuru's first.
Yeah. Yeah. We'll finish up C's and then we'll start finding out why Elizabeth's here.
Yeah.
I am a shadow. The true self.
It's Miss President Shadow.
I'm taking the real one with me. I'll never let you catch me.
How cognizant? How cognizant do you think shadows are? Like, do you think they have a plan past their, like, I'm gonna kidnap myself?
Is that what occurs? Do the shadows kidnap themselves, like when someone gets chucked into a TV?
They kind of have.
What is she? You seem to know.
They effectively
Did
have
Nanako
kidnapped
have a
themselves.
shadow?
Nanako, I feel like
Nanako did.
no, she did not. She might have been too young to produce a shadow because kids are just kind of innocent that way,
First, tell me something.
and not
Why was she in so
Yeah.
much pain?
not self-delusional, only externally delusional.
What's all this about Labrys and
No one
weapons?
called Nanako delusional.
I'm sorry, but that's classified. It's not for civilian ears.
Then I won't tell you anything.
Civilianaires?
about
What the
Labrys. I know
fuck? I've never heard that
Tell me what
word.
you know first.
Civilian ears.
Oh, I wasn't reading. I was looking away. I heard civilianaires. Is that what you millionaires
Me
call
too,
the
is that-
common?
Well, I suppose you're involved now. All right.
I could tell you, but you're too poor. And then,
Named Labrys. She's an android.
Rize.
created
Fuck, I can't believe I forgot her name.
years ago.
Just goes, I'm an idol, you
So
dumbass.
she was given a heart.
Who also works at her grandma's tofu shop.
We couldn't let her run free. Just look at the trouble she's caused. We came to retrieve her and minimize
I don't think
inconvenience.
tofu tastes like anything. I'm surprised it's as popular as it is.
Well, when you have
So she said
people
she
who
didn't
don't
wanna
want to eat
remember.
meat but need the
That's what that was about. Hey,
protein
why
and
didn't
stuff.
you listen to what she was trying to say? She said
Yeah.
that she didn't want to remember.
No, because I got like a
kept
brick of
pushing her
tofu in my
demands on her
ramen
and
once
making
when
her
I went to
feel
like
bad.
That's
a Japanese type store that had like
It just tasted like
Chinese
nothing.
posters as well. It wasn't.
You gave her a
Yeah, it
heart
just tastes
because
like
you needed
nothing.
her to have
The
one.
broth was really good. I
You
might hit
treat her
up
like
that place
that.
again. I
No
wonder if it's
she's
still
in
open.
pain.
Tofu isn't meant to taste like anything. It's meant to be an additive, and yet people will be like, "I'm gonna fry my tofu."
why are you siding with Labris so much?
I heard her
Oh,
voice a few
okay.
times. It sounded like it was from her past. She said she was forced to.
I'm
fight
also a
because
robot.
She was
One of the
hurt.
corporations.
One of the corporations, go on. One of the corporations told her that. Is that where you're going?
Yeah.
Someone to believe.
Sorry, I got distracted looking up the sushi restaurant I was
I'm
remembering.
also a robot. What are the corporate? Hang on. Tofu.
Fujikawa.
The repressed desires you don't want to admit. Here, they take on a life of their own.
So that's why. Then what's her ultimate goal? Why did she take Labris?
Shadows. They try to become real. It confronts the original with weaknesses to make them deny that the shadow's part of them. Also, it can take their place.
I see. Then there's no time to lose.
Do you think you can save her? A shadow doesn't disappear.
I guess
until
that's kind of what the
original
shadow is
person
trying to do.
accepts
It's well, once they are denied being that person, it means that they are their own person and they're not tied to them in any
I
way.
didn't
And
come
Yeah.
here just to minimize the damage.
It's
they can.
it's like the
be their
equivalent
own
of
thing.
giving an entity a name, and it becomes its own creature,
Make sure you listen
like in
to
those
what Shadows
yokai
wants to
stories
say
or
this
folklore.
time, okay?
I
Yeah,
fully
or in
intend
Slime
to.
Isekai.
You're
he
not.
names a
You're
thing.
not a part of me. So if you're not a part of me, that means I can be my own thing. And then it turns into Turbo Disco Frog. Or Bird in a Cage.
Speaking
Or
of me,
Kanji in a bed of roses.
It must be that smile of yours that catches your audience's heartstrings.
Promise me then. Make sure you come back with her.
Who are you?
It seems we're locked in. The rule against proceeding without fighting is still in effect.
Are you Kirijo-san by any chance? Rise got in touch with me.
I am
That was
indeed
fast.
Mitsuru Kirija. As I recall, you were the sister com.
Rize is quick.
No, your name was Narukami. There doesn't seem to be anything scrambling our senses. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth?
Rise told me you were out to save Miss President.
Yes, but you're lacking an adorable accent, so it's
But I
not
must
as
ask
interesting.
swiftly. There's no noise here because our enemy thinks we'll be hesitant to fight in our right minds. Would you mind conceding? I don't want to drag you into this any further.
I understand, but I can't do it like that. If the rules are still in effect, my friends are still trapped. They still need someone to rescue them. I fought battles I didn't want and taken on a lot of responsibilities, which includes saving Labris, of course. It's not that I don't believe you, but I don't think it's right to simply hand the burden over to someone I just met.
I see.
You're right. It should be the stronger one of us that gets to proceed.
Sorry.
No, don't misunderstand me. I have no objections. With the final battle awaiting ahead, perhaps it's best that the stronger of us two should be the one to proceed.
It's strange, but he reminds me of someone.
like the look in your eyes.
Oh, that I was thinking Akihiko.
No, yeah, the whole point is that, like, the wild card reminds them of the wild card.
Yeah.
In the manga, like, straight up, they had, like, the goat, like, the faded image of, blue guy, Minato?
Makoto, Minato, Yuki,
Yeah. Yeah.
Yuri
yeah, I can get the
Lowenthal.
panel really easily. Yuri Lowenthal, yeah.
She has her. I don't think I've seen hers yet. No. Okay.
No, I think we did.
Yeah, let me see my thing. Gotcha, bitch. Maybe I've seen this. I'm not sure.
I've won. I will move on.
I won.
I won. Fuck
You
you.
didn't have to freeze me like that.
Cool.
Fuck.
Go.
But first, I have something to ask.
Go. Persona. Together we can save Lapras.
You said that you want to save Labras too, but you barely know her. She isn't human and has been through things that aren't easy to understand. What were you going to do for her when you found her?
Nothing in particular. But I could have stood at her side at the very least.
At her side. You really do remind me of an old friend.
I do?
Yes. Though he's more than just a friend. I owe my life to him. Well then, I'll be going now. To save Labras. Kujikawa, can you hear me? The shadow is headed to the announcement room again.
I've already picked up on her and got out. Also, I've managed to reach your friends. I was just talking to someone named Aegis.
Aegis, can you hear me? I need you to keep Kujikawa safe.
Understood.
My, you've come. Sorry, but you're too late. You really helped me out, though.
Curie said the thing where we're not the same person, and now I have a bull behind me.
Look me. We've got a guest. There's humans here to take us back. She'll never understand how we feel. A typical human.
Stop! Don't say anymore!
Labrys.
What's this all about? Oh, of course.
Retrieve? No! This has got nothing to do with me!
How long are you gonna lie to yourself? It's about time you face reality. You want the everyday boys and girls to experience what you had to go through, right? That's why we're in a school, having a fighting tournament. You want to see close friends fight for their lives against each other. You want to make them understand.
That ain't true!
But it didn't work. Kirito marched in here and spoiled your fun. It's all right, though. You don't have to worry about that anymore. I'll take care of everything from here. I'll destroy anyone who doesn't understand you and comes to get in your way. Just like you once did.
No! No! That ain't what I want! You're not me!
Oh shit, I feel like someone told me to avoid letting her say something like that.
That's right. I'm myself. I'm free. Even if I'm a misunderstood machine, I'll escape from all this.
Right on.
It's gone berserk. But there should still be time. I'll make you settle down.
What's with you, you hypocrite? The way you've been acting pisses me off. How can you be so kind to her? No matter what you do, it won't erase your sins. Fine. Since you're a Kirito, why not tell you exactly what your family did to me? What they made me do?
Yeah, she has a lot of stake in this, actually.
Students, what did you think those human-shaped silhouettes were? Those were shadows, too. Shadows of the prototypes you made her destroy.
Never thought of that. That's new.
Their information was transferred to the victor. What's left of their hearts remains deep inside Labrys. That's right. They all had a soul. But because they never fully developed, their shadows helped her play school after they separated from her.
You know, this shadow is talking real logistical, like.
Do you see?
You got a lot of
really hard to argue with this one.
At the Kirito Group's orders. I haven't forgotten. I'll never let their memories or their pain go. I won't forgive anyone who tries to take my freedom.
I acknowledge your anger and grief. Setting things right here is my way of atoning. This fight will release you from your curse once and for all.
Finally!
Oh shit, that did a lot. Yeah.
It's okay, elaborate. Okay, so do you think we're going to get a Shadow Mitsuru fight?
No, because we didn't get one with Aigis or rather, we almost got one with Aigis and then they just didn't do it.
I've done.
No.
Well, we could easily get one as like the final fight here, because we haven't done any of the seasons like continuation here.
Huh?
I thought I had a firm grasp on things. But in the end,
It'd be interesting because they
Because
wouldn't really
between-
understand what it is.
I'm sorry.
True, but between Teddy, because this group seems to be broken out into 3 sections.
I'm just like I was before.
The investigation team's main 4,
That
the
is so
silly
rude.
like the 3 who are just there because of different circumstances, like Kanji, Teddy, and
Naoto?
Naoto. Sorry,
Could
thank
you
you for
call
that.
out? Can you hear
And then
me?
we have C's, and then we have Elizabeth. Actually, 4 groups.
Is that Rise-san?
And Labras. That's
right.
5
You've
groups.
met her too.
And Rise.
Well, Reset, we don't do Reset's quest thing here, but you know what? Do you know what I mean? And like, well, the other 4, when the investigation team's pattern was to face Shadow Labyrinths at the end, or Controlled Labyrinths. The other 3 was to fight like themselves at the end, or in Teddy's case, fight Kanji, because it was a joke ending.
Say the part again about the others.
The other, like, Kanji and Naoto fought themselves at the end. So here's the question:
Kanji fought himself
is these-
at the break point.
All right, never mind.
And Yosuke, Chie, and I think Yukiko all fought themselves before the break.
Ah,
But it
okay.
seemed like you went through a lot. Anyway, hope things start looking up.
That's way too simple. Can't you think of anything better to say?
Hey, it ain't simple at all. I know damn well how tough it is to see a shadow come out of yourself.
Yeah, we've all been through the same thing. So we'd suck pretty bad if we didn't forgive
That was the.
you.
I haven't seen any of these people.
It caused me a lot of trouble, but it was still kind of fun.
No, it wasn't. It was terrifying. Yu's in the corner like.
What you saw wasn't the whole picture, right? That's just how our hearts are.
I concur. None of us can cast stones after you've gone through the hardship of facing your shadow.
That aside, I'm just glad you're okay. I was worried about you. I left you alone knowing you couldn't use a persona.
Labrys, when you come back, we should talk.
Senpai's right, and not just us. Sister, can you hear me?
With this, P3, P4, and P5 all have robots.
Is the robot in P5 again?
There's a robot in Strikers.
Okay, basically. I like how we're cutting Labrys as part of the P4 team.
There's something I'd like to tell you.
She's wearing a Yasogami high outfit. She is basically P4.
Akihiko comes on. Fight me!
Why? Why?
He's the only one who hasn't. He is the only one who hasn't popped up yet.
You are a machine, unlike us. That there will be days to come when you are tormented by solitude and caged by your own weakness.
I definitely feel like if Akihiko met his own shadow and he's like,
You're not alone.
"You could be me. Let's have a push-up contest to find out who's who. Maybe I'm the shadow."
Honestly, I feel like it would be really hard to. Well, first of all, we already know that the shadows have all been like this other person pretending to be their shadows.
Yeah.
I feel like he'd have a hard time convincing Akihiko of the whole shadow gimmick. Akihiko would just be like, "Yeah, fight me!"
Companionship is the greatest guide. In my mission here, I've come to be reminded of that. We hope to become that guide for you as well. If you're not alone, you can stand to face the most painful of truths.
Face the truth.
Akihiko would face his Goku Black arc.
I see. I get it now.
and Karicha-san!
Welcome back, you guys.
Whoa! You really are a robot! Hey, can I touch you?
Chie-san, that's a bit impolite. It's hard enough restraining myself already.
You said restrain yourself. Well...
Yes, Yukiko, you want to elaborate?
I'm sorry I caused you guys trouble.
Yeah, I want to talk to you about that. That Grand Prix was you, right?
Yeah.
Wasn't a half bad idea. Fighting to see who's the strongest man was awesome!
What?
Kanji's right, but you should have invited me, too!
Sorry?
I won't forgive you until you say, I really like you, you big bear of a man. All sexy like that!
I feel like you had a lot of fun in the booth recording that one.
Oh yeah.
Stop making it even worse. Sorry we're starting off like this.
In any case, I'm really glad you're all right.
I got you to thank for that.
Great job, Mitsuru. But man, talk about a rowdy bunch of students.
Still, they are kind. Is something the matter?
I'm not good at relying on others. My responsibilities are so heavy that I don't even think of trusting others with them. I've been told it before, but it never gets easy.
Why not think of things simply? When something cannot be accomplished alone, there is no other choice but to trust in others to help. Good or bad, it is inevitable. Then why not accept it and move forward? You aren't alone either.
You're right. It's not difficult at all when put that way. Was Labrys truly the mastermind here?
Huh? What are you getting at?
Why did Labrys choose them? Where did Labrys learn of them?
Asking the big questions.
Can Labrys run Doom? There was a comic I saw of like it was Yu-Gi-Oh! GX, and Chaz walking in, it's like, what are you morons up to? And it's like, Cyrus got Doom running on his dual disc. It's like, oh shit, for real?
Yeah.
Kaiba would be pissed if people were using the dual disc for anything else. Granted, it's also used for a map in battles, a map thing in Battle City. Excuse me.
Well, the fastest way to find out is to just ask her. Hey, Labrys!
Akihiko.
When did you wake up? How did you find out about the TV world?
About this place?
Oh no. Oh god, she's blue screening.
Labrys!
Get back!
Is she malfunctioning? No! Someone's hijacked her!
What? I know you're there. Who are you? Show myself? How
There's your shadow.
You treat me as if I were a stranger.
That voice.
Oh shit!
I don't know why we have both her shadow and I guess or Lapras.
Do you not recognize your own face? I am you. You seem to have a penchant for deception. Unfortunately, I already know that you're the mastermind here. You were after Persona users from the start. That's why you chose this school and tampered with Labras's memories. And you just demonstrated how you controlled those hijackers. Very good. No wonder you managed to drive back a god once. Yes.
The P4 crowd like, what?
You want them? Explain yourself.
Personas and shadows are one and the same. If I poison your hearts, I can...
Oh yeah, they also drove back a god once. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, what? You mean
I don't know.
Persona
Izanami
shadows?
doesn't feel as dangerous compared to the thing that cast in P3 fought.
The heart is frail. Its weaknesses are never fully
Because
vanquished.
Nyx came from the
Given
moon.
the opportunity, this one's desire to make
Yeah.
me suffer was perfect.
Plan?
You caused all this to
It's
gather
weird that
strong
Nyx came from the
shadows?
moon.
Who are you?
If it was P5, it'd be something like Princess Kaguya.
Well, actually, no, they didn't actually fight Nyx. They fought Nyx's avatar. Nyx itself was the fucking moon.
Sadly, it seems things won't be going
Yeah,
according
and
to
Nyx
plan.
cannot be stopped.
But I'll make use of what tools I
It can
have
only be
until very
reasoned with
end.
go home. Okay.
This is my last chance. No, more like a marvelous entertainment. Stand, my puppet. You bastard! This form is exhausted from constant battle and will be useless as an asset. But unless you destroy it, it will keep rising up and attacking you all. What will you do?
We'll fight you.
I'll just knock her out one more time.
No, don't attack her. Further damage to Labras could put her in danger.
But, come on! She's all over us!
Chia, you're not even near her. Chia's just like freaking out in the corner.
You suffer and curse your fate. Huh? Don't listen. Everyone, concentrate on avoiding her attacks.
But we can't do that forever!
Just try and hang in there.
Everyone, we can take this much. Yosuke, you ready?
Hell yeah, partner. Let's let Mitsuru-san do her thing.
Akihiko, Igus, back them up.
You got it.
No one will force my sister to hurt others ever again!
You had best hurry and decide. Who will be destroyed? This shell or the lot of you? Sad to say, but this show is over. What? Looks like you made it in the nick of time. You saved us, Yamagishi.
Are you all okay?
So is this the first time we're actually seeing her? I feel like it
Fuka-san.
is.
Yeah.
So you had a third assistant.
That voice. It's not coming from in here. Whoever it is out there.
Seriously? She can use hers in reality too?
Must be midnight outside.
Apparently, like, Fuka's the only one who
It's
could
just as you
access her
thought,
persona
Mitsuru
into
Senpai. The enemy is only mimicking
the real,
her
like, the
parents.
world, I
It's
guess.
This would be the only time we've seen that. Any of them use their powers outside of the dark hour.
Very impressive to guess
Yeah.
correctly from such a long distance away. So these are the limits of a half-broken puppet. Well, no matter. This was only ever for my own enjoyment. You despicable monster! I didn't expect you to fight back this hard, but didn't you have fun?
It is questionable how someone who apparently does not have a persona can make fake shadows.
Yeah.
A beautiful plan, wasn't it? Your idea of beauty is rather warped, but your biggest mistake was that you took my form in the end.
Everyone knows I'm the weakest.
Are you angry? All right, I'll play along. The show must go on, right? Don't say another word while wearing that face. I'll teach you just who it is you've made an enemy of!
Finally.
Oh fuck, we're fighting Cynthia!
Yeah. I don't know who that is.
From Pokemon.
Oh, right.
Kicked in the dick.
But that was a cool ending.
I've deduced that whoever
You're
this is
getting better
must
at
be
these
male,
games.
because we kicked him in the dick and he died.
I don't know. Ladies can get huffed in the box and it still hurts.
This is fine with me. Good enough for my purpose.
It's not the light. You're literally kicking them in the fucking hip bone. Like it's gonna hurt regardless. Quiz.
This is only a temporary form. I doubted there'd be any meaning in changing my appearance. But sure enough, it made for a very enjoyable game. All that irritates me is having to feign cooperation with that foolish human until I obtain the one true vessel.
Well,
I will see you in
there's
another guy's
more
vessel.
than one person.
Just wait until then. The real you will face the same consequences soon. Choose your last words carefully.
Very well.
Shia kissing!
Blue Skidoo, I can do. Damn it, that was so confusing.
Move, it just vanished. What could this mean?
Back to square one again.
Another guys, huh?
Don't even think about coming around here again!
What are we up against? Our enemy seems to be targeting Persona users.
Chie. Yeah, you better run, bitch!
Shay, they didn't run. They're not here anymore. They can't hear you.
Don't worry about it. We'll handle things from here.
Wait, but it kinda said it was still after us.
Of course, you should be aware that the enemy is out there. Akihiko only means that there is no need to abandon your lives to pursue it. We will do our best to ensure that no harm comes to you. That is, after all, our duty.
But...
Guys, let's leave this to them.
You can...
Are you serious?
They're right.
You can.
For now, we're all at our limit.
What? The fox is here. He can heal us. Actually, the fox should be here. Where's the fox?
Busy with its kids.
Attention, please. The trip doesn't end until.
Oh yeah, yeah. Yip yip yip.
Dude, we were in the middle of a conversation.
What are you doing with this ancient TV? Hang on, where'd you even get this?
It's a teddy vision. You can. can get out from here.
But Gappy, says
How's
the
Lapras?
adept,
There
what
wasn't
does
much
the
damage
fox
to
say
her
about all this?
functions.
Oh,
I don't believe it will take much time to repair her. Still, the stress on her cognitive
yeah,
function
this is
Gappy,
why I
what does
don't
the
think
fox
we're
say about all this?
may take some time for her to
Oh, yo,
awaken.
yins. Yip, yip, yip. Like, I've established.
I want to mix it. It's like, what does the fox say? All your yins, yip, yip, yip. Oh, I guess that's what the fox says.
Here you go, Mitsuru-san.
Ah, thank you.
Is Mitsuru aware of the extravagancies that she like lives in?
Yes.
We will be leaving Ina
'Cause
tomorrow. Keep that in mind when making.
She does
preparations.
not like. She was like, no, don't bring a fucking limo. We have to be like. She's fine being in the hotel.
It's me, Fuka.
Come in. I'm sorry I had to summon you on such short notice.
Oh no, it's alright. I was on vacation too, after all.
How is Labris?
She's still resting. There was a lot of stress on her, so we might have to carry her out.
I see.
I looked into the records. Labris was built on a self-contradicting foundation.
Self-contradicting?
Unlike with Aegis, when Labris was being developed, no one had the know-how to create a personality from scratch. So, it seems like they took an actual girl's personality and used it as a base.
A living girl. So that's why her heart is unexpectedly advanced.
But if she had all of the original girl's memories, a contradiction would occur in her self-awareness. Normally they'd make adjustments to prevent that, but even then, they couldn't guarantee it would be completely safe. That's why Labris was loaded with a self-deceiving function, in case a conflict arose in her self-awareness.
She was deceiving herself? Then the function that interfered with our perception...
It was listed as meant for infiltration, but that was a technicality. Its true purpose was a safety mechanism.
And that's why she can create delusions.
That should be okay now. Labris, when did you get here? Sorry to sneak up on you, but after I faced my shadow and learned how to use my persona, it's hard to explain. But it felt like my emotions settled down. Actually, that may be what happened. Facing one's shadow could be said to be correcting one's self-awareness.
That must be it. Your developers came to the decision that it was an insurmountable problem, yet you overcame it. How do you feel? Does anything seem off?
Oh, no. You guys have treated me so well, I feel kind of guilty about it. My body's all fixed up too, so there shouldn't be any problems there.
I see. I wanted to talk to you about where we go from here.
From here? You mean, about me?
Originally, we planned to take you back to the lab on Yakushima, but that was when we still thought of you as a mere object. Is that what you want to happen?
What else is there? You could tell us what you yourself want. You do have a heart, just like us. Who knows?
I want to go back to Brooklyn.
Go to school?
Even Aegis has been to school, and that was when she knew much less about the world than you know now.
Thinking back to that time is, it's rather embarrassing.
Da, da, da,
School. It sounds great. But I feel like there's something I gotta do first. I mean, yeah, it's been my dream for a long time to go to school, but someone's after those guys. Someone's trying to wreck their lives. I want to catch whoever it is myself. I want to look after those guys.
See, this is why Labris is a P4 girl. She's the 6th Ranger.
The security
Yeah, the
department
Silver
Shadow Response
Ranger.
Unit would be glad to have you. Welcome to the team, Labris.
The first Silver Ranger was in Power Rangers in Space, right? There wasn't a
Yes.
Silver Ranger before that, was there? Alright.
Yes.
I get to work with you, sister.
Did the Turbo Rangers ever have a sixth Ranger?
Yes and no. It's so weird. So like there was
it a robot?
There was the robot police cop thing. I forgot what it was called.
I'll give you a tour of the lab tomorrow.
The
Make sure you're ready to run
Blue
things down.
Centaurian or something.
We're leaving Inaba.
That was kind of like the Sixth Ranger, or at least
I can't leave without seeing
it was in the Japanese version. Like he had his own Zord.
Oh, okay.
But most people refer to the Phantom Ranger as the real Sixth Ranger, although he didn't really have anything Zord-wise, and I think was Power Ranger specific.
Yeah, no, I never, like, to my knowledge, like, when I could form memories, like, I started with Power Rangers in Space.
Remember, we have official sanction to operate now.
So yeah, he would have been the Zane would have been the Silver Ranger.
Yeah.
And then I think you had Titanium immediately. No, not Titanium. You had the Magna Defender immediately after, and then the Titanium Ranger.
Yeah. You know the thing about the Titanium Ranger, right?
He's U.S. Lightspeed, like American Power Rangers specific.
Yeah.
So did Japan's Lightspeed Rescue equivalent not have a Sixth Ranger?
They did not, but they had that Solar Zord. Just nobody piloted it.
Oh.
God, there's a good fan. Let's do
Yeah,
Akihiko.
but Akihiko. He just punched through the wall.
Gonna take you in. Would it clear things up if I mentioned the name Kirijo?
That's fine. I'm here for that person over there that looks suspiciously like you, but is clearly like needs to be stopped. We're taking her in. You can step aside.
I think we had this conversation before, but SPD is like this. SPD and Mystic Force get really weird because the Rangers and those are basically, you know, for SPD the police force, and for the things just wizards. Because then you have the Solar guy, you have the witch, you have the Ice Witch, and you have Korag.
If we go by Gokaiger, they kind of divide Sixth Ranger rank from Extra Ranger. Like they kind of have two categories to kind of help explain them.
I need to go after them. You're better off.
Also, Sixth Ranger is obviously like circumstantial to how many Rangers there actually were on the team.
Yeah.
So a lot of the Extra Rangers tend to be the ones that whose the costumes were like way different from a Ranger outfit.
Alright.
Like
the bat, shark, and elephant.
Those were American only.
Go. Oh, they were just American. Okay.
Yeah, they were cool though. So let me think.
Ain't got time to think. Persona's happening. Oh no!
Magna Defender would have counted as an Extra Ranger.
Oh, he's not a Sixth Ranger?
I mean, Power Ranger standards he could be, but if I'm looking at like the Gokaiger keys.
Oh, okay.
Magna Defender was an Extra Ranger. I think the Rhino Ranger. I'm not sure whether the Rhino Ranger was like counted as a base ranger or a fifth ranger.
Yeah.
I know that the White Ranger in Dino Thunder, that was counted as a fifth ranger, sixth ranger key thing.
Yeah.
The Solar Knight, I'm not sure. I can't remember whether he was sixth ranger or extra ranger.
Hold on, I'll actually just bring up the 6th Ranger keys.
Yeah, you could probably go through them. Obviously, Green Ranger, White Ranger, King Ranger, or Gold Ranger, rather.
What good would that do you?
What?
I'm here on a certain
Time to fight Chia again.
You could even call it a duty.
Okay.
Resolution is nothing like
So,
yours.
the 6 Ranger keys are obviously the Green Ranger, the White Ranger, the Gold Zeo Ranger, the Silver Ranger from in space, the Quantum Defender, the Wolf Knight,
Okay, yeah.
sorry, the Wild Force Wolf Ranger,
The Wolf Ranger, really?
Green Samurai, from Wild Force.
Oh, that one. Okay. I was thinking the purple one. Yeah.
Yeah, the Green Samurai. Sorry, I'm going in order.
Yeah,
So the,
no, that
the
makes
gold,
more sense.
the Green Samurai from Ninja Storm.
Yeah.
White Ranger from Dino Thunder.
Yeah.
The Omega Ranger from
That one was
SPD,
easy,
and
yeah.
the Solar Ranger.
Solar
from-
Ranger. Okay, Solar Ranger is a 6th Ranger. Got it. That's the tricky one.
Yeah. The Night Wolf isn't here, so and then it jumps to Operation Overdrive's Mercury Ranger. Both the Gold and Silver Rangers from RPM.
Yeah.
The Gold Samurai Ranger.
Yeah.
Robo Knight, and then the Silver Power Ranger Gokaiger Key.
Robo Knight's a 6th Ranger. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
She was given a heart.
Yeah, it's weird that Robo Knight has his own key.
That's the one that stands out the most.
Yeah, because Robo Knight gets kidnapped and reprogrammed during that season. It's like, I'm not Zordon, but the other big talking head's like, I'm at a key for Robo Knight. I miss him.
He doesn't use it until after
She has a shadow. Do you mean the thing
they do the like reunion with Robo Knight, and then he dies again.
Oh, cool.
But that
this
said,
one actually mentions like.
So I was gonna
Sorry,
say, Robo Knight's face does appear on the Gold Ranger, on the Silver Ranger's gold armor.
I get it now. The mastermind.
That would explain why he has the.
I think that's it anyway.
Okay, we have the extra Ranger keys. Okay, you ready to go through
The extra Ranger keys is everything else.
I have some suspicion.
Yes.
I think the first
okay.
one's probably going to be the RoboCop thing.
Yeah, the Signal Knight from Turbo, Magna Defender.
Yeah.
The SPD Cat Ranger,
Yeah.
who Cat turned into. The Shadow Ranger, Mr. 100.
Yeah.
The White Witch.
White Witch, yeah. Probably the purple.
Red.
Well, I guess he's red, yeah.
Yeah, Red Korag, Bowen.
Checks out.
Or is it Liam Bow? Is it Liam Bow or Bow? Bowen is
remember.
Nick's real name. Liam Bow is his dad.
I don't remember the names. I didn't watch Mystic Force.
The guy from Operation Overdrive who turned into a sword.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. The whatever.
Oh, the guy who guarded the Corona
armor sword,
Aurora,
yeah.
who was the ghost. Yeah. The Black Lion and the Chameleon Girl from Jungle Fury, and the girl Red Samurai Ranger.
Yes. I remember that. Yeah.
And that seems to be all of those. And then you have the Kamen Rider crossover and the silly one like the red and green Christmas Ranger. So yeah, it's fun learning about these things.
I've been hit.
Wait, where are we fighting Chie? I was reading.
Yeah, I mean, you know the usual shit.
Are we fighting over a ramen bowl, or is it just like the normal?
No, it's just
conflict?
like we chased after Labrys and like then we got
Labrys.
stuck in a room. The gravity.
Bye, Chie. I wish there was some sort of dynamic intro for like the Akihiko versus Chie, of like Chie doing the kung fu kick and Akihiko punching to block it. Like, do you know Sonic fighting Knuckles?
No,
I
but
think
sure.
it was in the cart.
Looks like I win.
Damn it, this sucks.
The Robin is mine.
Oh well.
Hey, Chie. You don't get to go search for Labrys like you wanted and you're laughing?
Well, I figured either way you'd save her. Labrys, I mean. Can I ask you to give her a message? Please tell her I said I was sorry for saying such cruel things and doubting her. Let her know I really want to talk with her when this is all over. Anyway, just tell her I apologized.
Yeah, I'll let her know. I need to thank you, Chie.
Huh?
On my way here, I was told that my strength was fake, that I was just immersing myself in training to escape my fear of losing others. That I was just sticking my head in the sand. And that was true. The reason I'm so hard on myself is because I'm scared. That might be a weakness of mine. But watching you made me realize...
Oh no, Akihiko's feeling stuff.
No, I don't want to lose anyone again. Ever. But that's how I can become stronger.
You know, Chie, this talk about Power Rangers and keys really made me take a look at myself as a fighter.
To see your deepest wishes through is true strength.
I am the 6th Ranger.
But I guess it's a compliment, though I still feel a little embarrassed about it.
Wait here for me. I'll bring Labrys back no matter what. Once this is all over, I should go see him too.
You again? You came all this way after me?
Come with me. I won't let you get hurt.
I'm never going back there. I never want to get put through that again. I'm gonna run away. Just you watch me.
And where will you go? Is that how you're gonna solve everything? You won't even listen. Fine. I didn't think anything I said would be enough to earn your trust. So come at me with everything you've got.
Alright, beat up the robot.
Finally.
Watch out, Akihiko. She's got an axe.
But I've got gravity.
Ah, save me, gravity.
I love you bringing the gravity thing in.
Okay, you can't use Caesar anymore.
Oh no, I can use one more.
Shazam!
Surprise slash! I thought you were a punchy guy. Where did that sword come from?
That's a pretty dangerous looking electric fan you've got there.
Damn.
Please stop! This ain't what I wanted!
Hey, calm down. This is your shadow. It's you, isn't it?
Akihiko, that's like the worst thing you could have asked.
What good will accepting it? If I accept it, then I'm just...
That's right. There's no way he'd understand. The Kirijo group created you as a tool. Of course, that's the only way they can think of you. Not that you're any better. You didn't hesitate at all to attack him. It just shows your true colors. You want the everyday boys and girls to experience what you had to go through, right? That's why we're in a school, having a fighting tournament. You want to see close friends fight for their lives against each other. Because if they do that, then they might understand. You want to make them understand.
That ain't true!
But it was no use. They didn't understand and kept getting in your way. It's all right, though. You don't have to worry about that anymore. I'll take care of everything from here. I'll destroy anyone who doesn't understand you and comes to get in your way. Just like you once did.
Stop it! That's all a lie. You can't!
Yes, that's right. I'm myself. I'm finally free. I won't let you or anyone else get in my way.
You really think I'm gonna make it that easy?
What's that? You want to be destroyed that badly? Then I'll save her for later and crush you now!
I swore I'd protect Labris. And I'm not gonna lose what I'm protecting ever again. Now, come get me!
Shut up, Kirijo dog!
That was rude. You didn't have to call him a dog.
Remind me, Quiz, you have zero interest in Transformers, right?
I don't know where you got that idea.
I've never heard you speak about it. But also, like, if you're like, no, I like Transformers, I'm like, cool. There's these comic books that are out, and it's really like a new comic book company have bought the Transformers
shit,
IP,
she's dead.
so they're doing this.
I wasn't paying attention. Continue.
I'm sorry. I guess I angered you. Be like, Chris, you don't like Transformers. Like, what? I'll show you.
She died so much quicker than I was expecting. I was like listening to you, and then all of a sudden she was dead. I'm like, oh well.
Image Comics have bought the Transformers IP, so they have to do the story over from the beginning. And the story is literally Optimus and his team fled to the Earth, fled the war on Cybertron to Earth, and they get activated. And like they're learning about the Earth. Meanwhile, Starscream wakes up first and just starts killing all the tries to kill all the Autobots, but the humans just end up like waking up Optimus, and like it's like both the Autobots and the Decepticons have like zero resources until they find out, because there's no energon on Earth, but they found out they can try and get some energy from like dams, and like the Decepticons found out they could do the same thing, but they just start pulling in all the water from the ocean to power up their generator, like including like sucking up a bunch of like marine life. So, like stuff like that is happening. Optimus gets his arm torn off in a comic, and like gets it replaced with Megatron's old arm.
Look, I don't know much about how
Megatron. We don't know where Megatron is yet.
How many times your heart was broken.
I'll show you pictures of it. It looks really cool.
My experience with Transformers is first I saw Beast Wars.
Yeah.
Some things you have to grasp for yourself.
Then I saw, I think,
Armada.
regular. I don't remember if it was just called Transformers or if it was then followed by Transformers Armada. And then there's Transformers Energon and Cybertron.
That trilogy of cartoons is the only ones I've seen. Armada, Energon, and Cybertron.
And then I also saw a bit of Transformers Animated, which has the little girl in it.
Yes, I know exactly what you're on about.
And that's yourself over there.
I kind of want to see Transformers 1 that just came out, the movie. That looked like it was...
Oh, that's really good. You should watch it.
Yeah.
That's what you've been saying.
I think that's the gist of what I've seen Transformers-wise. Beast Wars is, like, on a revisit, Beast Wars is really well written.
Oh, yeah. I still have the... hopefully I still have it, the Twitter clip of the voice actor for Megatron talking to Rob Paulson, the guy who voices Yakko Warner, on a little podcast explaining how he went into that interview to audition. And he talks about, okay, so this guy is the leader of these guys, so he was like, this guy comes across as like Hannibal Lecter crossed with a velociraptor. How does that sound? And he goes on about doing the Megatron voice in the interview, and how the people in the booth, all their heads popped up like lemmings, like they're just like meerkats, going like, "Can you do a bit more of that?" And he was like, "Yeah." And then he recites a bit of Hamlet. He does the "To Be or Not to Be" from Hamlet in the Megatron voice, and I'm just like, "Yeah, it's really cool when Megatron sounds like that."
I like how I think for animated. Optimus is voiced by the previous Megatron.
Or should I call you Labrys? Jason.
Oh, I guess I also saw like the first Michael Bay movie.
Hello,
You forget those exist.
Sorry.
Forget which exist.
Michael Bay.
Oh yeah. No, those aren't very good. I do love the aesthetic of junkyard giant robot, like Megas XLR.
No need to thank me. I just delivered the message you left me.
I just think Michael Bay and the Transformer, for it to be attached to the Transformers IP is just not very good. Have you seen Real Steel? The Hugh Jackman and the punching robot.
No.
That's also it's not like an Oscar movie robot. I think it's a cool robot movie.
Are you all right, Akihiko?
It's basically in an era where people don't actually fight anymore and they get robots to do it for them. A guy is fixing up robots and he has to look after his son for the summer. And they find a robot in the junkyard who is literally built to take punishment. And the kid's like, "Can I fix him up and do this?" And he goes like, "Whatever, it's your robot." And then the robot actually is pretty good because it's able to beat out everyone because it's used to being able to get. It's basically the Little Mac from Smash of robots.
Are you thinking of sealing my sister away again?
Don't tell me you're going ahead with that. I know you're in a delicate position, but I have serious issues with this.
No, you misunderstand. I realize full well the situation here. That's not what I was thinking about. What's bothering me is that the true culprit in this case never did show their face.
What? Didn't Labrys say she escaped here on her own?
That's what I thought most likely at the time, but that scenario doesn't match what we've learned since then. How did Labrys learn about this world? Why did she call in these other Persona users?
You had some basic investigation done on Inaba, right? If she regained her consciousness a while ago, it's possible she infiltrated your network and found out about that stuff.
That's not my only doubt. Labrys's ability to cloud others' senses can only go as far as creating hallucination. That's inconsistent with the ability to control people so thoroughly as to make them risk their lives in a hijacking. There's too much that doesn't add up.
That does seem suspicious.
I think I should have been Naoto that pointed all that out.
Labrys, how did you escape all the way here?
Huh? I was inside a chamber
And then I got hijack. Entering hijacked mode. I like the idea of entering hijacked mode. What? Why is that a mode?
Who installed this?
You know,
Akihiko, buy me some time.
now we gotta wait for Fuka to disconnect her. Or are we actually gonna fight this one?
I will protect you no matter what.
Okay, we're fighting this one. Does that mean we're not gonna fight Akihiko's shadow? Because Akihiko is too good to have a shadow. The awkwardness of Shadow Akihiko walking up and trying to think of something to like make him feel shit about himself. I'm like, God damn, this guy's too confident.
Oh shit! Fucking Yaiba is out. I didn't realize Yaiba was out today.
What's Yaiba?
The Little Samurai show by the guy who made Detective Conan. Yeah, if it's not broke, don't fix it.
Come here, come here, come here. Oh, I'm impressed. You managed to avoid it.
Her death was in the dust cloud.
Looks like I managed to keep her intact.
There's Shadow Akihiko.
Oh yeah, the new opening for the One Piece is back as well, and the new opening somehow stole even more of Usopp's non-existent melanin.
Have you voted for the anime awards yet?
You go on and on.
No.
You need to go vote for the anime awards.
What do you want me to vote for? My vote can be bought.
I was gonna say, well, vote for whatever you want, and then he's so I could buy it. And I'm like,
yeah,
buy it for. Hang on, how much are we talking here?
Oh, I don't know. Fucking things are going to get more expensive. No, wait, you're Canadian. I'm Irish. We still have a good relationship. Okay. Have you bought the 100 game yet? By Spike Chunsoft.
No, because just the demo's out.
All right.
Why?
No, my vote can be bought for that. I don't want to contribute to the purchase of it, but I will play.
I'm confused. I'm confused. Gappy, I thought you said you didn't want to play that game.
Yeah, but then you posted, you were talking about it, and he's like, okay, wait for the Irishman to show up. I'm just like, you know what, I'm gonna show Quinn. I'm gonna confuse you even more.
Well, it worked. I'm literally sitting here like, Gappy, do you not know what the 100 game is and how many times you said you weren't gonna play it?
Looks like you've shown your stripes already. That power proves you're not my shadow. So what? You still have no choice but to suffer. Unless you destroy this thing, it will keep rising up and attacking you all. What will you...
Sad to say, but this show is over.
What?
It means we won't fall for the same trick again. Yamagishi!
Are you all okay? Fuka-san?
For some reason, Akihiko girls were actually getting the backstory.
This feeling, that voice, it's not coming from in here.
Seriously? She can use hers in the real world?
That's not your shadow, Akihiko-senpai. It's just a fake mimicking your appearance.
Very impressive to guess correctly from such a long distance away.
I knew it was my shadow. Look, the bandage is on the wrong side of the face.
And threw her into. You were after Persona users from the start, and you just demonstrated how you controlled those hijackers.
Why did you go after these students? What are you up to? Personas and shadows are one and the same. If I poison your hearts, I can recruit shadows with unparalleled strength.
Wait, what? You mean turn our personas back to shadows?
The heart is frail. Its weaknesses are never fully vanquished. Given the opportunity, it can betray you and return.
I don't like this guy. He sounds smarter than me.
Old wounds that you thought you had overcome opened once again. You almost let go of your hearts. This one's desire to make people suffer was perfectly suited for such a plan.
Plan?
You caused all this to gather strong shadows?
Why would you do such a thing?
To gather strong shadows.
That's enough. I see now that there's no room for any more excuses. You said before that I couldn't cast aside my fears. But I'll tell you something. People who have no fears end up dying early or throwing their lives away. My determination coexists with my fears. I know that death and loss are always close by. And you still say...
Your quiz?
Yeah.
My determination would never leave my side.
Oh, sorry, the things were just ending very quickly.
Oh yeah, because I want to fight myself.
Oh, okay.
Like, who's gonna win the fight, Akihiko or smart Akihiko?
Final.
Aha! We weren't expecting a sword. I don't know what you're trying to do, but you're doing it badly. Is he trying to do a counter?
With what?
That's so
well, he's
good.
dead.
That sword strength does so much damage.
No wonder you managed to drive back a god once. I didn't think you'd resist this fiercely. This is fine with me. Good enough for my purposes. I've confirmed you have enough power to meet my expectations.
Good enough, my ass.
Who do you think you are?
Good enough for my ass. Damn it, did I just say fuck my ass in a different way? Damn it!
I doubted there'd be any meaning in changing my appearance. But sure enough, it made for a very enjoyable game. I will see you in another guise next time. Wait!
Yamagishi!
The reading disappeared. It didn't move, it just vanished.
Back to square one again.
Bullshit! Don't you ever come back again!
I thought he was talking to us for a second.
Still, what was it planning on using our persona powers for?
Like you said, back to square one again. Bullshit! We're not back to square one at all.
It hasn't given up, right?
Don't worry about it. We'll handle things from here.
Wait, but it kinda said it was still after us.
Of course. You should be aware that the enemy is out there. Akihiko only means that there is no need to abandon your lives to pursue it. We will do our best to ensure that no harm comes to you. That is, after all, our duty.
The battle will go on, huh?
I'm glad things went well. Oh, but first, it's good to see you again. This is becoming a real reunion.
Signs of... Why does it sound like Signs of Love? Like Signs of Love, da 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 da.
Almost. Maybe a different version of it.
They were certainly a lively
Kinda,
bunch
yeah.
at the very end.
Do you regret parting with...
A little. But it's only a matter of time. I promised Chie and the rest that I'd definitely come back.
Mitsuru. May I talk to you?
What is it? It's unlike you to be so formal.
This won't be any time soon, but I'm thinking of leaving the Shadow Operatives eventually.
What?
Huh?
I need to travel the world and be cool.
May I ask why?
There's something I want to do now. I can't do it while I'm part of an unofficial group like this.
I see. I think you would be well suited to it, Akihiko-san.
Of all the things you were going to say, that's it?
What do you mean that's it? Even I know it's pretty ordinary, but...
Whether you man a police box or become a career officer, you should do it. And if you do, then I'll consider your circumstances, to an extent, whenever I need you.
Huh? What's that supposed to mean? Wait, are you planning on making me belong to 2 departments at once? You wouldn't use the Kirijo name for that, would you?
Bite your tongue? I won't do anything. But even if I don't, it'll happen on its own. You underestimate the organization's need for you. Leaving that aside, if you're going to wish to become something like that, then there's something you need to do first.
You're right. I need to train more and...
No, I meant going back to college.
No, not college.
Do not worry, Akihiko-san. I will calculate the units and time necessary for graduating, and plan the most effective curriculum for you.
I'll be counting on you, I guess. I've been thinking this for a while now, but Akihiko seems to need someone to manage him.
I'm honored.
Another trial for me to face.
Someone's in trouble.
All's well that ends well.
We did it, gang!
Time to play Rock'em Sock'em Robots.
Yeah! The robots are fighting!
Lapras?
That body. You can't be.
I am the same as you. 7th generation anti-shadow suppression. I am the model that came after you.
Are you here to seize her? I won't let you. Not when I'm almost free. Tell her, Lapras. Or do you want to be caught and locked in a cramped little box again?
Oh yeah, Yosuke's here.
Yeah, Yosuke's here. Hi, Yosuke!
Speed up Yosuke first.
Surprised.
No, it's okay. That's how a normal person would react.
I won't let you take her back. I will gain my freedom, whatever it takes.
Wait! Persistent pests. Too bad for you. The Grand Prix is still on. Have fun wasting time fighting each other.
Hey, wait! Ow, whoa! I guess this means we have to fight. Sorry, I feel like I got in your way.
I am also sorry for all this.
Huh?
We are the ones ultimately responsible for this incident. I am sorry to have dragged you all into it. If your friends are safe, I would suggest you evacuate at once. But in these circumstances, I must go after her.
There's no need for you to take the blame. I mean, I feel the same about wanting to go after her.
Why? I'm not sure this concerns you.
I promised I'd protect her. But I couldn't back her up when she needed me the most. So, like, I want to apologize and actually keep my promise this time. I feel like I can't leave her alone right now.
I think I should explain certain things to you.
Shadows have existed since ancient times. I don't remember that being a thing. I wonder if that's what like witches and demons were. They were like, she's a witch, kill her.
No, that's not me! And then things catch fire.
I was surprised as well to find out that a world like this was accessible through televisions.
Believe me, we were pretty shocked last year, too.
Oops.
Can you tell me something? What's going to happen to Labrys once you catch her?
I cannot answer that.
Yeah, I thought so. You did say that she was a weapon after all. Not really surprised you can't talk about it with outsiders.
Is that all? I must go get her back. If you cooperate with me, I am sure I can knock you out painlessly.
Sorry, but I can't back down.
Are you really going to fight me? Not to boast, but you would challenge a living weapon?
She said she wanted to be free. Hey, I made her a promise. I want to see it through. I guess you could say it's a guy pride thing?
I understand. I accept your challenge.
Hit the wrong button, but that's fine. Alright. Robot versus frog. Fight!
Final. Fight.
Just getting started.
Kill him, Igus! Igus, don't say please hit when you launch. Oh, fuck.
Yeah, I'm not as good with I guess.
Yeah.
Button mash mode, go! Oh!
Yeah, that'd just be better for you.
Oh, am I in great mode? I didn't mean to do that. I gotta finish this quick.
Woo! Get fucked, Yosuke!
Up the butt.
I had a feeling I didn't have a chance against a pro like you. Ow. You sure are strong, Igus-san.
Are you all right?
Looks like I'll be staying behind.
I will do what I can to not force anything on my sister that she does not want.
Can you tell her that I wanted to apologize to her too? Of course, I'll tell her myself once this is all over, but... Oh, and one more thing. Tell her we can have a party when this is all over.
Yosuke-san.
Oh, you're invited too, of course.
Yes, I will make sure to tell her, though we are not capable of eating food. Will that be a problem?
Huh? Really? Nah, it's no problem at all.
Thank you.
Be careful. That shadow looked pretty strong.
I will. Please stay safe.
Does I guess have a tongue? You thinking about it?
Yeah, yeah.
I'm just kind of like thinking, like, if they don't eat, how far do the mouths go and what's inside?
I had a feeling you'd be the one to come.
She looks like she has a tongue.
A tough opponent. Just as you thought, the real party begins now.
What? Sister!
Oh, so close.
Is this what you really want?
What else is there for me? It's finally come to this. Sister versus sister. Let the battle begin!
It's finally here. The moment we've all been waiting for.
Finally.
Surprise attack!
My other self! Heavy damage! Going! Look down! Those deadly hits! Gappy! Dash! I summon you! Severe impact! I lift him dash! Cut! Cut! I summon you! Heavy damage! No! No! Cut! Dash!
I somehow entered Orgia mode again. I don't know how I keep doing that.
Strike! Move down! Bramble! Bramble!
You can't activate your persona in Argia mode?
I can. I just
Alright.
am surprised that I've been doing it.
It might be part of your combo that it'll just automatically happen. Now, will I just get a shadow? That's a good question.
She's the only one at this point who... No, wait, again, we saw her shadow earlier and they were like, you're not the real shadow. We saw hers already, so she might not get it.
Metis just spawns in and is like, oh fuck, what the fuck am I doing here?
Why can't I stay like this?
Getting flashbacks to the sad man son on the bench dying.
He fades away into nothing.
Bench really is a fucking curse.
Yeah, wait. So do we end up talking to a ghost at like level 10 that fades
Just
away?
10.
Like,
Yeah, I think it's
fades
just
away.
level 10.
He died in the hospital. Well, so ghosts are real. Okay, so I know that's a weird thing to say. Of like, oh yeah, but personas exist. Personas exist in their whole thing. But like, the concept of someone being a ghost in the Persona universe, I'm pretty sure that is the only case we have.
No! You want everyday boys and girls to experience what you had to go through, right? That's why we're in a school, having a fighting tournament. You want to see
Trying
close
to-
friends fight for their lives against
There
each
could be
other.
more.
Because if they do that, then they might understand. You want to make them understand.
I feel like Persona 5 must have had like a ghost somewhere.
Even another living weapon can't understand you. It's alright though. You don't have to worry about that doesn't understand you and comes to get in your way. Just like you once did.
Please stop! That's all a lie! You're not me!
Finally! You finally said it! I'm finally free! It's time for the true star to take the stage. I won't be needing that trash anymore. Now, let's get started, shall we?
It seems that I must take responsibility for this.
Ah, here we go. The moment we've all been waiting for. Robot versus robot.
Robot versus
Sister
robot.
versus sister. New versus old. Shadow versus not a shadow. Oh, what the fuck happened there? I'm just shooting her with my leg thighs.
Yeah?
My thigh guns or whatever.
I somehow pulled through. Are you all right? Please listen. I have a message for you. From Yosuke-san. He said that he is sorry for promising to help you and being unable to support you when you needed it most. Additionally, he said that he would be throwing a party later. You are invited, of course.
You're lying.
If that is what you think, you can ask him yourself.
That does sound like a lie.
Stand up.
It sounds like one of those lies that you tell your children. Lapras, everyone's throwing a party for you. Just come over here. Get down from there. And let's have like a big party where everyone have some cake. I know you can't eat cake, but
That was a shadow going berserk. Not everything it said reflects your true feelings. I had a similar experience, actually. My other self was on the verge of going berserk. It told me there was an innate contradiction in having a heart, but not being human.
Wasn't that tough to listen to?
Yes, of course.
Then how can you stand it? How are you still acting like everything's fine?
Wait, is this the first reference to the answer?
no.
I'm fine right now.
Also,
but
what do
I'm
you
sure I
what do
will
you mean
suffer that
reference to the
pain
answer?
again someday.
Because she's talking about Metis.
No, she's talking about like before this. We have seen Aigis' shadow in this game.
Oh, okay.
It just didn't. She didn't fight it,
Very
but it came
probably.
up.
As long as I am myself, it will never go away as long as I live.
It won't. Then what can I
I think
do?
Elizabeth interrupted.
What am I supposed to do?
She came in like, get snuffed, and then just like got rid of it.
Oh yeah, obliterated it.
We
Yeah.
have friends. It was when you were alone that you suffered most. I'm sure of it. If you do not give up on reaching out to others, you will surely find someone who understands. Or maybe...
Hey!
Are you two okay?
You seem to have the matter in hand.
might be more accurate to say that those who understand you are already here. Of course, I want to understand you as well. Please talk to me whenever you want. Tell me about your memories, even if you have to take them one at a time.
You were right. I was always alone, so I had no one to talk to. No matter, and I went and blamed that on them.
This reminds me of us from last year.
Yeah, it's the same thing. She's really no different from us.
Is that Labrys?
Mitsuru-san, Akihiko-san, you're all right.
Of course we are.
Who are these people and what the hell are they wearing?
Oh man, a dude storming across the battlefield in just a cape? I am all about that.
I'd say you've got good taste.
Seriously?
Don't worry.
You're Labrys, correct? I'm glad you're safe.
Wow, so they're just kind of explaining all that part.
Yeah. Well, we're at the end of C's, so it's just like,
Yes,
okay.
the question is like, what is Aigus gonna get instead?
What's Aigus gonna get instead? Wait.
To fill out the time.
You know, I can't remember.
You know, I can't remember. What does hijack mode mean?
Please, Mitsuru-san, can you be lenient with her?
Aigus turns into a toaster, just starts launching toast at people.
Yeah, would you?
Yosuke-kun.
I know I'm asking without knowing the whole story here, but please don't lock her up again.
Well, I hadn't intended to seal her away again to begin with.
I can't help but notice that Yosuke gets a lot of screen time in Aigus's playthrough.
Mitsuru-san.
Seriously? Did you
Yosuke gets everyone falls for Yosuke.
It should be a walk in the
Someone at Arc System Works really likes Yosuke because in the BlazBlue crossover, every girl starts like flirting with him.
Thank you so much.
How about if we go outside? This isn't really the place to stand around and chat.
Yeah. Well, it was a hell of a way to start off a holiday, but at least it's over. Why'd that shadow have to pick our school and us of all people?
You know, that is odd now that you mention it. I was told this place takes its shape from a person's memories.
I had picked up on that incongruity as well. Putting aside that Inaba was chosen as the escape destination, why was a specific school so carefully recreated? I also have my doubts about Labrys's power. Strictly speaking, it doesn't rob one's sanity. What her power really does is cloud one's senses with illusions. I'm not sure that would have been enough to control the—
Hey, Labrys.
There's the hijacky.
Hey, what's the matter?
And she's like, oh, nothing. I'm fine now. Carry on.
She's...
Stay back!
Sister? No! Why?
And now, the moment we've all been waiting for.
Robot, super fighting robot.
Robot versus true robot mode.
Finally.
Gun versus melee. Who will win?
Oh, broke your persona.
No demon for you.
Flygon.
I think you've used Aegis's super before, but I'm interested that you never tried it since.
I keep forgetting to try.
Alright.
Labrys. You succeeded in repulsing it yet again.
Oh, we're getting another Aegis shadow.
What is this? It's certainly an ominous present.
Is that?
I'm looking at an onigiri gunpla, and all of the individual rice are in the sheets.
To think you'd fight back this fiercely. No wonder you once strove back a god.
Izanami?
Bitch, what the fuck are you doing here? Get your ass out of here! Get the fuck out! What the fuck you doing here for real?
It's literally just Izanami.
And Nanako. Nanako's Izanami?
No, but in this case, it's like her voice, but the shadow voice, so it just sounds like Izanami.
No, not yet. You never caught me over there. Why does she sound like my wife?
Entertainment? Stand, my puppet.
Is it controlling her?
Sister! This form is exhausted from constant battle and will be useless as an asset. But unless you destroy it, it will keep rising up and attacking you all. Oh, crap.
Let's do this!
Wait! Don't interfere!
What?
Please! Now, may you suffer and curse your fate. Real Relinquish your personas. Relinquish? Personas and shadows are one and the same.
Wait, what? You mean turn our personas back to shadows?
The heart is frail. Its weaknesses are never fully vanquished. Old wounds that you thought you had overcome, opened once again. This one's desire to make people suffer was perfectly suited for such a plan.
Plan?
You caused all this to gather strong shadow?
You bastard.
You had best hurry and decide.
Sorry, but this show is over.
What?
Sister!
Imagine if Elizabeth just popped back in and just
You
smacked,
saved us, Yamagata.
just like smacked the fake. Is like, I said no, Shadow. I did.
I said get snuffed. Also, buy a blood adept.
Have a good one, dude.
So you.
Ooh, what a soothing voice! My teddy senses are telling me that this is a real cutie pie.
Is this like Rise-chan's persona? This feeling. Voice. It's not coming from in here.
Seriously? She.
Igus, the enemy is just mimicking your appearance.
Very impressive to guess correctly from such a long distance away.
I feel like we do that, but okay.
You must be the one behind all this. You stole Labrys and threw her into a TV. You were after Persona users from the start. And you just demonstrated how you controlled those hijackers.
So this must be the real puppet master.
Then, that voice who tried to dissuade me back in that classroom. You're quite slow for a machine. Can't you tell by looking at me who that was? Are you angry? All right, I'll play along. The show must go on, right?
You've gone too far.
Alright, everyone. It's the moment we've all been waiting for. Robot versus robot. Me versus Red Me.
Yeah.
Who's better at controlling Igus?
Watch out, Igus. That Igus has red hair.
She's on fire! I think hers is the one that has to be in mid-air. That's why it's so hard to do.
Ah.
I could try for it though.
If you have 100.
Yep. No, she blocked it.
Ah,
That sucks.
punch her.
If I no, that only gave me 50.
No, it's fine.
I
Just
don't
kill
think I
her.
can do it again. Yeah. Light damage. KO. My thigh guns are unstoppable.
What a statement.
They're really pretty much how I finished every fight today with her.
Oh, it's effectively mid-combo.
This is fine with me. Good enough for my purposes that I confirmed you have enough power to meet my expectations.
Good enough, my ass.
I feel like I've said this before.
Those are the words of a sore loser.
She could be talking about kanji.
This is only a temporary form. I doubted there'd be any meaning in changing my appearance. But all that irritates me is having to feign cooperation with that foolish human until I obtain the one true vessel. I will see you in another guise next time.
He's gonna take over another guy. Gay.
Yamagishi.
Okay, Yosuke, let's calm
The
it
reading
down.
disappeared. It didn't move, it just vanished.
Back to square one again.
I was gonna say, Gappy, you can't just say the word gay like that. That's homophobic.
Yeesh. It even had
I know.
names
I
like
said
the
it in the very like awkward way as well.
Don't even think about coming around here again! Should we put up some talismans? I've got a lot left over from when we were putting them up in our inn.
Well, even if it shows up again, it'll get double the pain we gave it this time.
Who could it be, though? How did it know about our personas?
That aside, it sure had a sneaky way of doing things. This is twice I've been kidnapped into the TV world, you know. Twice!
Don't worry, you get a free popsicle.
Don't worry about it. We'll handle things from here.
Wait, but it kinda said it was still after us.
Of course. You should be aware that the enemy is out there. Akihiko only means that there is no need to abandon your lives to pursue it. We will do our best to ensure that no harm comes to you. That is, after all, our duty.
But...
Guys, let's leave this to them.
You can...
Are you serious?
They're right that we need to go back for now. You look beat.
I'm sorry, everyone.
Alrighty, attention please! The trip doesn't end until we get out of the TV!
Dude, we were in the middle of a conversation. And what's this about a trip? You really gave us a scare disappearing like that. And this isn't the first time either.
It's not my fault! Or should I actually sponsor the next Miss Inaba?
Don't even think about it.
Do 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 do.
What are you doing with this ancient TV?
It's a teddy vision!
This TV is our escape route?
Ooh, are you a little too front-loaded to fit? In that case, I wouldn't mind helping you squeeze through!
You're even worse than before, you know that?
It's like, we can't get the axe to fit through the TV. We're gonna have to leave it behind.
No, it's fine. We can keep we can rotate it out. Don't worry. Don't. It's just
Pivot.
like 15 minutes.
Pivot.
Pivot. No.
Pivot!
Okay. No.
Pivot!
Okay, we're just, no.
Pivot!
Yosuke, calm down. We'll just put it back in and we'll go out handle first and then we'll work it out. And then after like 15 minutes, and Kanji's like, "Hey guys, there's a button on it that contracts it." Presses it, and the whole thing gets much smaller, like the way Labras's wings do. And it's like, "Oh, for fuck's sake!"
See, I was picturing it like folded up and still not having trouble going to the TV. This is quite the situation where we found ourselves in.
Yeah. Everyone's like, "Oh my god, they're cosplayers."
No, everyone's used to Teddy. Everyone's used to Teddy.
Yeah. Just another day at Junes. Aww.
This would have been fun to watch anime. Just the chaos of this.
Yeah. They should have gotten an anime. Like, instead of doing
This would have
Persona
been a
4
good
Golden.
anime, yeah. Da 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 da.
I asked if I could come see everyone. I wanted to give everyone a...
What do you do next? Are you going back to that lab?
No. I decided I'm gonna work with Mitsuru-san and them. I want to do my damnedest to catch whoever used me to bait a trap for you all.
Alright. Then I guess the party's on hold until after everything's really over. But hey, you should come see us again anyway. Promise me, okay?
You got it. I'm glad things went well. Oh, but first, it's good to see you again. This is becoming a real reunion.
Indeed. Things are going to heat up from now on. I must get back and reallocate my staff.
You're including me in there, right? Every opponent I made a mistake against on my journey. I made sure to go back and get a rematch. This'll be no different.
It should spur discussion amongst the staff again about working Yamagishi into our unit.
Huh? I'm still not sure about joining any special unit.
Come on, you Fuka. Don't you want to wear a skin-tight suit like Mitsuru?
I didn't know the sky was so blue. Back at the lab, they only let me out at night. But this, I feel like I've seen it once before. That same bright blue sky.
Do 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 do.
see now. The scenery from your memory was the pier outside of the Yakushima laboratory. The date
I guess that would have been the same island.
before you were sealed.
Yeah.
I completely forgot that that was an island the Kirito group like had.
Same wish to see someone precious to them. And that meeting would take place at the pier. You dreamed that your successor would be able to go beyond that pier to places you would never be able to see for yourself, and that even if your memories were deleted, your feelings would be passed on to the next generation.
Yeah, that's right.
It was at that very place where I met the friends I have now. When I was searching for someone, I found myself naturally drawn there for some reason. I think it was because of your wish.
My wish? You mean the thing I wished for that day actually came true?
Indeed. It stayed alive for 10 years. Thank you, Labris. It's because of you that I found happiness.
Huh. I didn't know that. My desires. All the feelings I got from the others. They didn't go to waste. I gotta thank you, too. You made me remember something important. There's someone I have to find. I need to meet her so I can tell her something.
I'm sure you will. You're not alone anymore. We can search for her together.
Yeah. Thanks.
Alright. That leaves us with only one thing to do. Gotta finish
Chie to get red.
Yeah, Chie to get red. Alright, let's see what answers await us in Elizabeth's storyline.
My, it's rather stout compared to before.
Well, this is just a direct reference to the answer.
Yeah. The malice of billions. Only one of them, implying there are many more that are capable monsters capable of destroying mankind in the world. This is what kind of why I want to see how the reload answer episode I guess ends, just on the off chance if there's anything that makes this non-canon, because I really, really, really want this to stay canon.
I've seen clips. You definitely do fight this.
Direct your attention to the fingertips at the end of its giant arm. Closer, even closer. See, Elizabeth is breaking the fourth wall to talk to us.
Have I forgotten to introduce myself? My name is Elizabeth. Do you wish to behold death that much?
In this story mode, you don't play as me. I play as you. That means when I'm in like fighting stuff, that's actually just me acting on my own. But I'm making you feel like you're doing it because I'm actually controlling you at the same time.
Oh dear. It seems it won't be easy for one of this size. I cannot damage the world of everyone's hearts, and I hesitate to make a scene in the real world either. Time for a change of scenery. We will soon reach our destination.
Oh, we're on the moon.
Now, I had promised to show you death. Your fate is in the cards.
We're not gonna fight the monster, are we? I've forgotten so much of Elizabeth's quest line.
The god of death, Thanatos. What do you think? Was it to your liking? Well then, farewell. Velvet, oh velvet. My master has a large nose.
There's more doors here than there were before, I think.
There weren't any doors originally, weren't there? Not.
Thinking back on it,
Like it was just an elevator at one point.
that for such a long time, I had thought that it would be impossible to change. It'll surely resurrect within the year again, and I'll go through today once more.
So if Yadlaboth and Maruki completed his goal and put everyone in basically the infinite Tsukiyomi, there would be that creature would cease to be, wouldn't it? Because people would no longer wish for death.
Say again, if
Yeah, so Persona 5, if Maruki's plan in Royal had worked and could affect that globally, affect people's souls, or their conscience, and put them in the world that they wanted, the infinite Tsukiyomi type deal, that creature would cease to be because it spawned from the people's desire for death.
Galadaboth would cease to be?
No, the monster here.
Oh, this guy.
Yeah. Do you think so? Do you think that's possible?
Possible. It's hard to say the logistics of, well, okay, like, does everyone only need like a little bit of malice to create that thing when a billion people have malice? Or is it like Maruki's thing like truly eliminates all malice? Does it only hide the malice and it's just deeper within them? There's a lot of questions involved.
Yeah.
So I would say possible, but indefinitive.
No one teach Elizabeth about the Holy Grail.
That's why I have come here. A double check on the danger scale situation that I just recently discovered. I sense multiple Persona users gathering. It's once in a blue moon that one discovers a place like this. I'm sure I can learn some interesting things here. Or something along those lines. In any case, I, Elizabeth, can scarcely keep myself from getting involved. This building, is it a school? It seems somewhat old-fashioned compared to the school I have experience with, but it has its charms as well. This is what they call animalist aesthetic. Animalist? Bestial? Anyway, something along those lines. These decorations. Could this be the fabled school festival I've heard tell of? A festival is where one toys with the lives of goldfish in a scandalous game. One can also enjoy a combat simulation with close-range shooting tests using sniper rifle fire into the interior of stalls. Ooh, I'm starting to get excited. P1 Grand Prix. Could this be a fighting tournament? This isn't why the Persona users are gathering, is it? That lady over there. She not a Persona user? Regardless of that, I sense something out of the ordinary. Is she truly human? Were I still my old self when I only lived to play out my role, I would leave her be, but I am different now.
Hey, excuse me. You got some reason to be at our school?
Could someone have tampered with her memories and psyche? Are you sure this is how things should be?
Huh? What are you talking about?
I am a wanderer who only stopped here because I sensed great power gathering. I am in no position to give advice, but this place will soon be caught in a bit of a fracas. If you continue to avert your eyes from everything, I think it will have an impact on your life in the near future.
My life?
What you choose is up to you, but I believe there are factors preventing you from making the right choices at the moment. I couldn't bring myself to just stand by and watch as you lost your life before my eyes. That is why I came to you, so I could give you one last chance.
I like that fade. I was hoping it was going to be a fade.
Robot.
It won't come off. What gives?
My,
But
what a
that-
robotically cool body.
No, that would completely fuck with someone's psyche. Like, but like believing yourself to be human and then finding out you're a robot, like you'd start freaking out.
Hey, you! What did you do to me?
I don't know. I feel like I've seen like enough like shows at this point to be like, okay, there's advantages to this. Think of the positive.
True, but think about the things you'd be subconsciously doing. Like, there's a faction in.
Oh, there'd definitely be
Warhammer
like
40K.
stuff where I would like scratch myself and then I go, fuck, I didn't need to do that.
No, but there's a faction in the tabletop game Warhammer 40K called the Necrons that are like robot skeletons. But they're originally people who put their consciousness into robot skeletons. And there are periods where a few of them just start freaking out because they're like, starts breathing heavily. It's like, I don't need to breathe. I don't need to breathe. And it's like, where's my skin? Where's my
Fine. I don't
lungs?
need to breathe, but I feel comfortable pretending to breathe, so I'm gonna keep doing that.
And away we go.
See, I imagine this is only something you can say because in this, you're using like in the hypothetical.
It's because I'm so logical, but pretend that you're
Yes.
not logical for a moment.
No, pretend that like you believed yourself to be human this entire time, and then like you're like you see like robot, and I'm just like
Oh my
we
God,
can talk
music.
about hypothetical, but I think it would be different, like in the act, like in the if it was a reality.
No, like again, I've seen it. I think the big thing that gets to people is that they have memories of like non-robotic things such as bleeding or injuries and stuff like
Yeah.
that. But then it's always like, ooh, hang on.
Yeah, lock in. Yeah, your Megadolian is a counter.
That doesn't seem to counter anything.
Yeah.
What was I saying though? Yeah, it's almost always
You have memories
explained.
of bleeding and
It's almost
yeah.
always explained as like implanted memories, and at which point like, okay, I could accept that. That explains the contradiction that's in my head. It's gonna fuck with me a little bit, but I'll get over it. Alright, how does this counter thing work? When an opponent is attacking.
Yeah.
So what kind of attack am I trying to counter?
I don't. You're trying to catch.
Oh, I have to take
their hit
3
with-
hits. Okay. That is
Alright.
like such a short amount of time to take 3 hits, and I feel like no opponent would actually hit you 3 times.
No. Ah, well, that's life, I'm afraid. She just does Megadolian. It's basically Goku's Spirit Bomb.
That should be enough. I'm sure you realize now that you are not human. There must have been an important promise that could only be kept in that guise.
That must have been your reason for living. Whether it's worth losing that or not, I ask that you give it serious thought.
An important promise.
How do you think you would handle finding out you're a robot?
No, that thing I told you about the robot skeletons. I think I would.
You think
I
you
would start
scream?
freaking out the exact. Yeah.
I bid you good luck.
I mean, the first thing I guess you have to figure out is what your memories are actually based on. Are they based on something that happened before? Are you a consciousness that existed that was transferred into a body, or are you completely fabricated? It brings up a lot of questions, and that'd be something to do with your life.
No, I think I'd just start freaking out. RoboCop kind of does some stuff because a robot, like some of the robots they made in RoboCop, just straight up start killing themselves from the get-go. I don't know that like the transhumanism kind of terrifies me in that aspect. I think that's what the process of becoming a robot is called, transhumanism. If it turns out it's just only about trans people, I'm like, no, don't scare me at all.
Ladies and gentlemen, is everyone ready? It's time to get our program started. I, Reset, will be your commentator. Please hold your applause. Oh, you're too kind. You're too kind. Well, with things starting to heat up now, the General has a few words for you. The mic's all yours, sir.
Imagine Elizabeth, like, okay, I'm gonna see if I can snap her out of this with a fight. Okay. She looks like she maybe got the point. Let's wander around a bit. And oh no, I think I made everything worse.
Yeah.
This is more of a to-do than I thought. Is this an introduction to the contestants? The carnivore who's discarded womanhood, the blood-curdling beefcake emperor, the sister complex king. Are these signs of their willingness to cast aside their pride in pursuit of victory? I wonder if they're not casting aside a little too much. This is a rather novel idea. Should I officially enter this as well? But if the manliest of all men are the ones called for, I cannot participate. And again, I distinctly spotted a woman or two in the introductory video. Then I shan't concern myself with such trifling details. I shall soldier on.
Elizabeth, literally the one person who is not a participant, walking around as if she is a participant. Willingly.
Oh my! The host himself is before my eyes. Pardon my dynamic entrance.
Someone's here!
Please forgive me for startling you.
Ooh! Who are you, miss?
I am Elizabeth, a mere elevator attendant, albeit one who is currently utterly neglecting her duties.
An elevator attendant? I don't believe it! I'm having culture shock! I wish Junessa's elevators had such beautiful attendants, too!
Excuse me, but may I ask your name?
Teddy! Doi!
I'm sorry. Would you mind repeating that in human language?
I was saying it normally. Teddy is my name, and I'm a proud bear!
I see. Teddy Bear. You have a rather creative flair to your appearance.
She's just there. Teddy, short for Theodore, no doubt. I must kill him.
Like you say so makes my heart skip a beat.
Elizabeth doesn't have any angst towards her brother. She just likes to prank the shit out of him.
Yeah, same way she's gonna prank Teddy by killing him.
Huh? What are you doing?
This seems to lack ventilation. How does he breathe in there? Oh, there's a zipper.
Oh no, you're releasing the real Teddy.
Oh no! No opening! You're embarrassing me!
Please forgive me.
No, don't do it. We didn't buy that sprite for this game.
What were you planning on doing?
No, I think he's one of Teddy's victory poses. That human Teddy pops out.
Okay, that's fine, but like visual novel sprite.
Oh yeah.
Than the kids at the food court, miss.
Oh, I had forgotten what I originally meant to ask because of your fine coat of hair, Teddy Bear. Though I am a woman, I wish to partake in this Grand Prix.
Though I am a woman.
Oh, but are you not the host shown in the introduction video?
It's all a huge misunderstanding. That guy's an imposter. Won't you hear me out?
No. Die. Megadolan.
See. So you realized that something was amiss and came wandering in here yourself to investigate. But you fell into the imposter's trap and couldn't do a thing until a moment ago. You have my deepest sympathies.
Do I really? Anyways, everyone else is on the contestant list while I get the cold shoulder.
Is that so? Then, since we are both outcasts, let us participate of our own accord.
Our own?
May I request a match from you?
That makes no sense at all. What do you mean? Ooh, maybe a hot and heavy struggle with all kinds of clinches and holds.
A one-on-one battle to the extreme.
That makes no sense. Wait a second. You look a lot stronger than me, miss.
Oh, don't be so modest.
No, I'm really not.
I'm very sorry, but the deadline for submitting a forfeit notice has expired.
You're not sorry at all. There are things I can't do, you know. Oh.
Look how Elizabeth is, it's just like, you know what, fuck it. Like, you're not allowed to say no anymore.
I do not understand the term, but if that is your stipulation, why, I accept.
Oh, you accept? Woohoo!
That is, if you're still alive afterward. Well then, here goes. Your fate is in the cards.
Final.
Pardon me, my turn. Here is some freezing. What? My attack. Here is some freezing. Here, Predator. This one will hurt. Pardon me. Predator. Here, Persona. My attack. Here. Opening my deck now. My turn.
I am just button mashing the shit out of this guy.
Yeah.
No, I'll give you a chance. Hit me 4 times. Okay, now. Okay, let me do my cancel. Let me do my counter thingy. Teddy would be the one to trigger this.
This is our grand finale. I bring you Megadola.
Someone's finisher in this is Armageddon. I think it's Margaret's.
We just used Armageddon, didn't we?
No, that was Megadolan.
We just did 90. We just did 9999 damage though.
Yeah, but that's Megadolian.
Okay.
Look, if
probably
you look at her
Margaret in
move,
the
it's
other
called-
game then.
Road to dating
Yeah.
is steep.
I could see the tears in Teddy's eyes as he looked up at this thing coming down on him.
Are you interested in me?
Though you aren't human, you fight against your fate and wish to be with humans. I have witnessed one other case who bore such a fate in the past.
Huh?
You made a choice and decided how you wish to live. That is marvelous, Teddy Bear.
Marvelous? Me? Does that mean you're still okay with me trying to score with you?
That is not what it means.
No! The way you shoot down my attempts reminds me of Yuki-chan.
Yuki-chan? Is this an acquaintance of yours?
Yuki-chan is a very precious
Yuki-chan,
friend of mine.
as in Makoto Yuki?
Actually, everyone who is in that video are my friends. But I can't forgive them for having all the fun. I'll make them buy me a tasty treat for this.
I see. May I ask you something? Who would you consider the strongest among your friends?
Well, Sensei, of course. He's the manliest of all men.
Sensei. If I recall correctly, that is the name of a governing class within a school, wielding the power of life and death over its students. Yes, that does indeed sound like the name of a strong warrior.
Sensei's our leader.
Well, time to go fight that sensei.
No, Margaret's finisher is called Morning Star, which I believe it's using both Satan and Lucifer to cast Armageddon.
It's a place where Don Yosuke and I work. It's huge. You can eat food there, and they have candy, toys, and sexy bikinis too.
What a paradise on Earth! It seems there is still much I do not know about in your world. Well then, if you'll excuse me, I must get going now.
Be careful!
I'm gonna go fight this sensei of yours.
Light of space.
It may have come to this. Bring out the next opponent! No one heeded my call. I suppose repeating that line isn't enough.
Music suddenly got louder for some reason.
Put you in a trance.
Someone closer by than I had expected. What a reunion this will be.
Oh, the door music.
An invisible wall. Just gonna walk
Punches
through that.
through it.
No, just walks through. Like, fuck that.
What a fight! No wonder you're an anti-shadow weapon.
I take no
I
joy
guess?
at all from your
Yeah.
praise.
Elizabeth Pop says, I remember you from The Answer.
Yeah, she's the ghost she hosted.
Yeah.
Pointing your weapon at a monitor isn't very scary. But anyways, your next opponent is...
Me jumps in.
Yeah. She, Elizabeth is just fucking up the plan for General Teddy. It's like, I'm here.
Pardon my bold entrance.
Oops, I got so carried away I accidentally ran through the invisible wall and broke it.
Completely shattered.
A strange intruder has shown up.
I guess you know her.
I thought we were having a touching reunion. How unfortunate that you would refer to me as a strange intruder.
A reunion? I don't recall ever meeting anyone so odd.
She who governs power. Does that ring any bells for you?
Huh? Wait. Are you the one
I guess, how do you forget that?
Your entrance just now was very different from how I remembered your behavior, so I didn't recognize you. Eridanus son.
There's your answer.
No, In any case, I never dreamed that I'd meet you here.
I guess, you're a robot. You should have a way better memory than
For
that.
myself as well. It's been a long time since I saw you.
Junpei accidentally downloaded malware on her.
What about your...
I am currently engrossed.
He was trying to download Limp Bizkit .mp3 from LimeWire.
So I heard, it's like, why are you here? What about your I am currently in gross abandonment of my duties.
Fuck my duties. I'm here to fight.
Forward answer, considering the
Don't tell Igor I'm here.
to test your
I haven't checked in 4 years.
What? Please, wait a moment. Does that mean you wish to fight me?
From what I've heard.
Yeah!
In certain cultures in your world, one lets one's fists do the talking. Perhaps you could think of it as a sporty.
I'll be back in a
modern,
minute. I just need to use the
extreme way of
restroom.
greeting one
Okay.
I don't understand at all.
You seem to have become strong beyond all recognition. Will you grant my shameless request?
I still don't understand. But does this mean your wish will be fulfilled if I agree to fight you? If that's really what you want?
I couldn't ask for anything more. Now, let us begin.
Final.
Pardon, I failed. My turn.
Damage!
Guarding. What? Impressive. Pardon me. My attack.
Damage.
Oh, no.
Going. Threats on. Ordeal. Rebel. Move down. Persona.
My attack.
Evaded. Athena.
Pardon me.
Mode.
My attack. Thanatos.
Severe impact. Persona.
My attack.
Thanatos. No.
My attack.
Gyro. Heavy damage. Severe impact. No.
Thanatos. My attack.
Heavy damage.
Here.
Evaded. Downward.
My turn. My attack. Your face is in the cloud. My Thanatos. My turn.
Severe impact.
Pardon me.
Here. Gyro.
Here.
Severe impact. No.
It's time to be judged. The lever.
No. Cannon.
It's time to be judged. Death.
No. Less damage. Threats on.
It's time to be judged.
You're strong.
Oh no, I was surprised myself. It's been a while since I fought with all my power.
I'm still figuring out how to use all of my powers.
I now have a wish of it may take vast oceans of time for it to come true. Perhaps one day you will accompany me on the same journey.
What do you mean?
If our destinies truly do cross, you will eventually understand. Ah, by the way, how have your friends been?
Huh? Oh, they're all well. Several of them are here right now.
How did the fight go?
Good. I figured out one of the moves Elizabeth does is funny, and I'll show you on the next fight. It doesn't really seem to do any damage, but it is like hella annoying to have be done to you.
Is it putting someone in the book?
Yeah.
Ah. That's a command grab that does a little bit of damage.
I don't think it does any damage because her health was like almost gone. It wasn't killing her.
Ah. Maybe it's like false swipe. Hold on, let me look up her move.
Flames have suddenly burst from the speakers.
That was 180% your doing.
Such repeated meddling. It seems I have a bit of a score to settle with the host too. Well then, I will be going now.
Oh, wait. There is a rule in this tournament against the loser of a fight moving on.
Is there? Well, considering that I entered myself into the tournament, I do not think you count as a defeated contestant. That is only conjecture, though.
You entered yourself. Yet you're going to settle a score with the host for complaining about you?
Huh. Details.
I cannot believe that even Elizabeth's son came to this world. That's it! Her name was Elizabeth's son. I finally remember.
She said her own name like 5 times.
I sense 2. No.
No, you're right. Debilitate, which is the command grab, does 0 damage.
I don't think it's debilitate.
Oh, alright.
What a shame. You gave it a try.
Because debilitate does stat downs.
Huh?
This was like clearly inflicting ailments.
That is that teddy bear imposter. The student council president is here too. It seems the false teddy bear's tone is much harsher than before. Has he been meeting with difficulties lately?
The true self.
Goodness.
I like they're skipping all the
false
cutscenes.
Teddy bear was actually the girl's shadow. I see. It's true that suffering to this degree could cause a shadow to go berserk and affect its surroundings.
At least one of them has to understand how I feel. The important part is that it's all your fault.
You want the everyday boys and girls to experience what you had to go through. You want to see close friends fight for their lives against each other. Because if they do that, then they might understand.
You want to make them understand.
That ain't true!
It's alright though. You don't have to worry about that anymore. I'll take care of everything from here.
I'll destroy anyone who doesn't understand you and comes to get in your way. Please stop! That's all a lie! Finally! You finally said it!
No, this one we're still getting. Yeah, we'll watch it one more time. Surprised we didn't fight you before this.
Yeah.
Labrys.
Perfect timing. Let's fight.
I won't let you hurt her anymore.
Fine! Then you'll be the first to die! That young man is a persona user too. Could his powers be? This opportunity cannot be missed. What? Pardon me as I interrupt this scene.
Who are you?
You! How? I set up walls so you couldn't pass through. How did you get here?
She just walked through the walls like Homer Simpson in Japan.
In Japan, I don't
Did
know
you see that? The Simpsons visit Japan and like, oh look, the doors slide, and Homer just keeps walking through
Oh,
all
the
of them.
paper ones.
Yeah, the paper one. Elizabeth's just doing that to all of the labyrinth walls.
Someone who is awakened to the power
Like the punchline for Homer in jail, and they let him out, and he just walks through the paper wall.
What? Wait, that blue outfit. Who?
I see. I feel that I have a good grasp on the situation.
Then can't you tell you're in the way? Get out of here!
No.
I cannot do that. I came to settle some business I had with you, the tournament's host.
What business?
To be blunt, what business was it?
How the hell should I know?
That was harsh.
It turns out that I do not care about such trifling details after all. My apologies. Please forget my mention of business. Actually, my search for a certain individual has unexpectedly concluded, so we're done here.
Who said we're done? That's it! I'll kill you where you stand!
I wouldn't recommend it. If I may be so boastful, it would be a battle you stand no chance of winning.
What?
So she came in here because she sensed someone, correct?
She's been looking for you, basically.
Yeah.
It's nice meeting you, by the way. I am Elizabeth. Would it ring a bell?
And also, kind of, I guess, looking for the host because the host is an imposter.
You mean like Margaret?
Oh, do you know my older sister? I see, no wonder.
Elizabeth just got, oh, you know Margaret, okay.
Please wait a moment. I must ask the one over there to leave this place before we resume.
It's you who's going to leave!
I was sure that I gave
Margaret, Elizabeth just got, oh, he knows Margaret. Okay, he has a thing for older women. I have no need to be, I don't need to play that card.
Finally.
It's nothing. You're frozen now.
Oh, I can show you the move now. Okay, and
Yeah.
into the book you go.
And then
And
inflicts
now
her
you're
with
charmed.
a certain status. Ah.
And it's just like you can just keep doing that.
So what's the charm status?
I have no idea. Yeah, but yeah, it doesn't seem to do much of any damage.
Ah.
It's time to be judged.
You're starting to see why grapplers are so fun. Megadolian!
This is our grand finale. I bring you Megadola.
You were too trigger happy.
Notice how Elizabeth, like, crushes the card like the P4 cast, and not like...
She doesn't have an evoker.
Yeah.
Don't need one.
She's a P3 character.
That's contradictory to what you said, but okay.
No, she's a P3 character, but she crushes the card.
Yeah.
Now you, Mr. Wildcard.
Is me?
Alright, now you, fight me.
Best of this to you? I'm ashamed to say so, but delicate persuasion is not my forte.
I understand. I agree that you don't seem like you'd be too good at it. Miss President, or actually Labris.
What am I supposed to do? What difference does it make if I accept this? In the end, no one is gonna understand me anyway, right?
It's true that others won't be able to easily understand your pain. But are you gonna give up after just one try at showing them? One victory or loss doesn't matter. What matters is that you don't give up. That's what I think.
I shouldn't give up?
No, you can do this. You're not alone anymore.
Hey, is this what you were talking about before?
I am also not human, but who you are is for you to decide. That is the power of potential that everyone holds. Even for a machine, I believe that still holds true.
You could have just said so when we first met.
Alas, I have always had some difficulty making myself understood.
Come on now. You should go to her.
I'm kind of surprised that we actually got the resolution in Elizabeth's arc of all things.
Yeah.
I'm sorry I ignored you all this time. I was the one who left you all alone. No. You are me, after all.
Elizabeth is like, wow, that looks cool. I want to fight you now.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thanks.
There's no need to thank us.
Congratulations. Congratulations. Yep, yep, yep.
Labrys!
There's no need to worry. She must have reached the limits of her stamina. The strength that binds hearts together. No matter how many times I witness it, its beauty never fades. May I borrow some of your time?
I'm actually here to fight you.
Are you a resident of the Velvet Room too?
Well, in a way. I have abandoned my duties at the moment in order to see through a desire of mine.
What did you want with me?
In order for my wish to be granted, I require a power much greater than what I have. But it is most likely not power used to fight. It is something else. I wish to understand what that is. The power of the wild card that changes bonds into strength. I have a feeling that the key lies there.
I don't really understand.
Put more bluntly, I wish for you to show me your potential.
I get it now.
You don't mind?
Would you back down if I said no? After what you said before, I don't think you'd back off that easy.
Touché. There is no need to be lenient. I invite you to approach this battle as if you intend to kill me.
I didn't think I could win any other way.
Thank you. Well then, here goes. Your fate is in the cards.
And now, the moment Elizabeth has been waiting for. What are you saying?
Oh, it's like we're throwing hands.
It's time to be judged. The lever.
I made him in love with me. You're still in love with me. You can't fight me. She gets SP really quickly.
Yeah, you buffed yourself. You're buffed
Oh, I have a
yourself.
buff. I see. It's a auto thing.
Yeah.
Rounds and rounds.
Didn't mean to do that, but that was cool. Way to.
You've been
kill
inflicted
him.
with fear.
She's so strong.
I see. You do indeed have great power. Could it be that it's something I cannot understand?
Hey, are you okay? Oh shit, dude, what happened to you?
Yukon, are you alright?
What the fuck? Why is you almost dead? What happened?
Did Lapras do this?
Yo, Labras, that was not cool.
You're so mean, miss! This is going too far!
Who are you anyway? You better explain yourself!
If you did this with malign intent, we won't let you leave here so easily.
Naruto just opens fire to just bounce off Elizabeth. It's like, ow. That was so rude.
If you did this with malicious intent, actually, I just did it for the laughs.
One more
I don't know if I think that's worse. You, one more time. Do it again.
That is enough. I've already witnessed your strength.
If this ends with my defeat, it doesn't count as me showing you my potential.
But
You shouldn't jump to conclusions. I thought I said this once today. What's important is that you don't give up after one try. You have to hang in there. My friends that I haven't seen in a while are all here. I can't just wave the white flag.
what in the... What is that power? I cannot believe I am seeing this. Are you all right? You're...
It's the P3 cast. I'm getting so much energy.
What was that just now? Do you happen
I
to
barely know ye, and yet I am now more powerful.
But that must be the power of their bonds. The power that stems from not being alone. I don't know why, but I feel like I understand when I'm watching them.
The power of not being alone.
And Tsunagi no Okami just shows up, starts throwing gang signs, playing the guitar.
What's important?
Starts winding up a myriad truths, just doing the I'm watching you fingers to Elizabeth.
So this is a bond. What I should be studying isn't just him, but all of them together. Not the strength of a person, but of people. That may be the lesson. It seems I am starting to find hope. Today's festivities made for quite a wonderful Grand Prix, considering that there have been some games. I should be going, if you'll all excuse me.
Huh? Wait a sec, you haven't explained yourself yet! You haven't even told us your name! It's Elizabeth!
Back here! What you all happy for?
Who was that lady?
Who was
Apparently, it was Elizabeth.
she? The odds are low that she was the mastermind behind this case.
Enough about her. Senpai's more important. We'll get you out of here in no time, so hang in there, Senpai. Teddy, get a stretcher ready.
Huh?
What are you standing around for? Move!
Get a stretcher from where?
Guys, I'm not exactly critically injured, you know?
I think it's wonderful.
Don't be. Senpai's delirious. Your clothes are too restricting, Senpai. You gotta take them off.
A certain someone?
There is no need to worry, everyone. His wounds are not serious. He is merely exhausted.
Oh, thank goodness. Wait, who are you?
Oh shit, I'm not part of people. Bye.
I'm sure that he will continue to increase his strength of heart. It is a given with so many friends. I am a little bit envious. Well then, farewell.
Boom skidoo.
Elizabeth? Elizabeth, are you listening? You seem lost in thought like that frequently of late. Could this mean that you finally began to be troubled over things, like a normal person?
I was having a drink. Margaret, why is the Velvet Room a fucking limo?
How scathing of you, as usual.
Believe me, sister, I am not as bad as you. What's the matter?
My dear sister, I want to tell you a fairy tale.
What's this about?
In our world, at the far reaches of the Sea of the Soul, there stands a large door.
We call him the Door Coon.
A soul which devoted itself to sealing that door slumbers there.
Why did it do such a thing?
That soul is risking itself to prevent those who have lost sight of life's brilliance from luring the world to self-destruction. It has become the guardian of the door, of the whole world, in fact.
That is a very sorrowful story.
My dear sister, do you think I can save that person?
I thought it was a fairy tale.
It may be impossible alone, but what if I joined forces to do it? This person's friends are capable of miracles at times.
This person you speak of, is it? I hope you're not planning to...
Oh, don't be silly, my dear sister. I told you, it was only a fairy tale.
To a certain degree, all of your stories are like fairy tales. I don't know what's troubling you, but be sure that you don't neglect your duties.
That time you dumped a million yen into a fountain.
Be sure you don't neglect your duties. And that is the story of how I started to neglect my duties.
Velvet, oh velvet. No, that's not quite right either. To think I was unconsciously afraid of something and keeping my distance from it. That is quite a surprise. Though I cannot defeat that monster now, I may in time gain the power to truly erase it.
Just don't tell her about the Holy Grail.
I've obtained the Fool.
To think the day would come where I would behold my own arcana and not that of a visitor's. And The beginning of a journey. It may be that my journey has finally truly begun. The fool. Well, I am aware that I still do foolish things. Please wait for me. One day I shall surely see my wish come true.
Yuri Lowenthal cameo.
Velvet, oh velvet.
There I am, Gary!
My
Points at the body.
large nose.
I'd love to tell people that, yeah, the Persona 3 protagonist makes a cameo in this game.
Yeah. He does! There he is! Editor, point a very long pointy finger. Actually, no. Editor, use Igor's nose to point directly at the P3 protagonist.
We did it, gang! 99% complete.
We finished Persona 4 Arena.
Now there's only one thing left to do. Gappy! Pick up your controller!
What?
I challenge you to a match!
There's just... I don't wanna.
Then you forfeit and I win the Grand Prix!
Congratulations. Congratulations.
Yay!
Congratulations. Yip, yip, yip.
Alright, hopefully we'll play Persona 3 tomorrow. I don't know yet. If we don't play Persona 3, we'll play Budokai. Next week, you're finishing up Final Fantasy?
I guess.
Okay.
I never really thought about that. I kind of do these things a week at a time. Yeah, there'll be Final Fantasy next week.
Yeah.
If Truth is free.
Truth and Gappy are going to work on finishing Final Fantasy 6.